Creating a silicone gloves mold for a resin sculpture. Part 2. Material list. Resin sculpture. Silicone, wood stick, paper cups, calculator scale, brushes, latex-free gloves, silicone pigments color white, yellow, and orange, art turntable table, and wipes or paper towels. Tutorial Part 2. Silicone glove mold. Why use a glove mold? A glove mold is a type of flexible mold that wraps around your sculpture like a glove. It's ideal for detailed pieces because the flexibility of the silicone allows easy removal of the mold from the original sculpture and the silicone cast baby later. The flexibility also preserves intricate details and prevents damage during the demolding process. Why use dragon skin? 10 Fast by Smooth On Products is highly recommended for making glove molds due to its exceptional flexibility and durability. This silicone is perfect for capturing fine details and handling the stresses of repeated use. Other types of silicone may not provide the same results when used in a brush-on mold, as they might be too rigid or lack the required strength. Stick with dragon skin for reliable results. What is a brush-on mold? A brush-on mold is created by brushing layers of silicone directly onto your sculpture. This technique ensures full coverage and allows you to build up a durable silicone shell without wasting materials. It's a hands-on process, where you'll use a clean brush for each layer to avoid contamination and achieve a smooth finish. Mix the silicone. Measure equal parts of dragon skin 10 Fast, A and B, and mix thoroughly. Follow the product instructions for working time. Apply the first layer. Using a clean brush, apply a thin, even coat of silicone over the sculpture. This layer captures fine details, so be precise. Allow the silicone to cure. Wait for the first layer to cure before moving to the next one. Refer to the dragon skin instructions for curing time. Repeat for additional layers. Use a new brush for each layer to maintain cleanliness and ensure a smooth finish. Build up the mold to your desired thickness, typically 3-5 layers. The first layer is the most crucial because it captures all the fine details. Take your time and don't rush. It's important to get this step right. I chose to start with white silicone pigments because they help make it easier to see clearly inside the mold during the casting process. I prefer to work with small paper cups, mixing small batches of silicone to avoid wasting it. Since I chose Dragon Skin 10 Fast, which dries quickly, this helps prevent the silicone from setting inside the cup and gives me enough time to carefully spread the first layer, which is the most important. When I finish the first layer of white on both the front and back, I let it dry, then move on to the second layer of yellow. Let's recap in a bit more detail, starting with the first layer of silicone, which is the most important. I'll explain it further and show more videos to demonstrate. Once I finish the back part of the sculpture with the first layer of white silicone and it's fully dry, I carefully flip the sculpture to continue the layer on the front. At this stage, I can remove any dirt or even touch up any areas I'm not happy with using a fine, sharp cutting scissors tool, all done gently and with care, before continuing with the next layers. I'll mix a small portion of silicone, using equal parts A and B, and just a couple of drops of silicone color pigments. I use a calculator to help calculate the total after adding equal parts A and B, to avoid any mistakes in the measurements. Here I used the BBDino silicone pigments, a liquid silicone pigment set with 9 colors which I really like. You can find it on Amazon. The inner mouth. Here I want to highlight a very important detail. Carefully brushing the silicone inside the mouth to form an even layer across the entire surface, ensuring no direction is lost to avoid any leakage. It's also important not to add all the silicone at once, creating a thick, complete silicone barrier, as this will make it difficult to remove the mold later. To avoid buildup in this area, apply 3 thin layers, one of each color. It's crucial not to fill the mouth completely with silicone all at once. The goal is to create a flexible mold inside the mouth.
Now, I'll finish part 2 of the silicone glove mold tutorial, and we'll see you in the next part 3. I chose a small 12-inch sculpture for this tutorial to keep it from being too long, but the procedure is the same for any size. This is my preferred method for creating silicone molds for realistic silicone casts. Thank you, and please subscribe to support the art channel. Also, feel free to leave your comments. It's important.